Hello YouTubers, thanks for watching the channel. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and check out all my other videos on my hot rod builds and solar projects that I've done. Headed down to Colorado Springs today. You see there's Pikes Peak right in front of me there on the right. And my other video I'm doing on 1974 Super Beetle restoration with an EV conversion. So when I got the car, it had a 1600cc dual port motor that only had 40,000 miles on it. So I totally refurbished it, rebuilt it. It's got brand new carb. It's got a brand new coil on it, fuel pump, and also did the distributor type electronic ignition. And just totally put new seals and everything. The compression on the cylinders is over 120 pounds on each cylinders, 1 through 4. So really nice engine, brand new clutch in it. And anyway, so I got a lead on a 1974 thing, Volkswagen, in pretty decent shape, but it's missing the motor, 1974, which is the same year as my Super Beetle that I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is pick up the thing. I've got a very motivated seller. Gave me a really good price during this Corona thing that's going on. And so I figure what I'll do is I got the motor. I'll put the motor of the 74 Super Beetle into the 1974 thing. The thing's also missing a steering wheel, which I just replaced on my Super Beetle, so I have the original factory steering wheel. So anyway, the thing's missing the motor. But it's in really good shape, very little rust, only a couple of minor spots. But I'm being told it's the Acapulco version of the thing, which was not widely produced. And I guess the Volkswagen thing, from what I'm being told, they only imported them into the US for like 2 years, 73, 74, something like that. So I guess these things are getting rare to begin with, in good condition. And also the Acapulco version of this is really rare from what I'm being told. And it's like a two-tone paint job from the factory. It's got a blue hood and beige bottom, blue fenders. And it kind of looks like an ugly creamsicle, I guess, for shuttling tourists around the islands and stuff. So at least that's what I'm being told. So. But also it has bolt-on running boards from the factory, which I think, from what I was digging around on the internet, it was the only version of the thing that they put those on, so that makes it even more unique. So anyway, heading down to Pikes Peak here at Colorado Springs to pick it up with the trailer and the truck here right now. And once they pick it up, I'll give another update. Alright, got the thing home, and just do a quick walk around, but this is the Acapulco version of the thing, 1974, and they only brought the things in 2 years, 73 and 74, and apparently this was made in Mexico. So anyway, it has a nice patina to it, pretty solid. The only rust on the whole vehicle really is right in here, which is pretty common on these things. But got a nice patina to it. What's surprising is the floors are just solid. I mean, just some surface rust, but holy cow. I mean, there's no rust even under where the battery goes, where the Volkswagens usually just eat away. The pan's gone. Just surface rust, just a film on top. Same thing under the gas pedal, up in the front. On the passenger side, just a total solid pan, which is really nice. Probably the only Volkswagen I've ever owned where the pan's this solid. So this is just going to be a wire brush job, clean it up a bit, and then I'll put POR 15 on it, and that'll seal the whole pan for the future. But the Acapulco version of this thing has got these blue and white stripes. Kind of looks like a clown car here, but seats fold up and down, and See the remnants of the blue and white stripes on the upholstery, which is pretty gaudy looking, to be honest with you. So anyway, total solid. Do have a little bit of damage in the back. What they did is somebody removed the motor, and instead of just jacking up the back end and dropping the motor down, pulling it out, they cut the cross member across here out, which I have inside, thank goodness. So that'll be just some minor welding, put it back in again, make it that looks like brand new. So anyway, very minimal vehicle. I mean, there's like nothing to these things. That's probably why they call it a thing. And the doors, you know, the doors just come off, push this out of the way, and you just take them off. They just hang on pins, kind of like a Jeep Wrangler. But anyway, nice patina to it, so maybe I'll leave it as is, do a little bit of the body work, and try to replicate the patina on it, and then get the doors matching the rest of the car and sand them down, maybe rust them out a little bit. So, and what's nice too, these are factory running boards, total solid. If I jump on it, nice and solid running boards, factory running boards, which is kind of rare on these things. So also underneath the front too, get the hood open. Up underneath is total solid, no rust down into the wheel well here. Can't believe the condition of this, and there's a sticker on the back. Apparently this came from Amarillo, Texas, so this might have been a Texas vehicle, which has minimal rust, and in Colorado we really don't have a lot of rust up here with the dry climate. So anyway, that wraps it up, and I'll probably do a few parts on this. I think I'm going to work, get it in the shop for the guys, and then work on the back, get that cross piece put back in again, to correct the back end damage. And there's the cross brace right there that was cut out. Looks like they even cut it out with a torch, so, or a plasma out of that, and put it in this one. And also to note, 11,000 miles on the speedometer, so 11,686, something like that. And usually, you know, you could figure maybe they turned over 100,000 miles. But what's strange is these tires on the back, these are the original tires from 1974. So this car may only have 11,000 miles on it, but it just sat in the previous owner that I bought it from yesterday. Pretty much indicated that it was a barn find. It was stored in a barn for decades. So anyway, to have the original tires on it still with some tread left, actually some pretty good tread, but they're all dry rotted out, but really good tread on the tires, the original tires, and 11,000 miles on the odometer is really probably a pretty good indicator that maybe this is all it has on it. So anyway, I'll wrap it up for now. Please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, whatever. Look at my other videos, my hot rod builds from the shops. And thanks for watching.